It is absolutely right that we opposed consultation on these proposals when we did at the Fire Service, because we are opposed to these plans. If we are opposed to them, if we think they're wrong, if we think they're going to damage the Fire Service, then of course we're going to say we shouldn't consult on them. The fact that you have now chosen to consult on them means that we will oppose them, and we will oppose them at this meeting, and we will oppose them at every other opportunity, because they are wrong for the fire services and the residents of this area to have this level of cutbacks, and we will continue to oppose these proposals with every means at our disposal. And to talk about the cost of this meeting, when it is quite plain that the officers would have been working anyway, and this is a very constructive use of officer time to give people the opportunity to raise the concerns that there are across the county at this level of cutbacks to fire services. Now, to refer to what is happening in Hinckley, which is the area that I represent, we're going to see the loss of one of our two remaining fire engines. We are one of the biggest geographical population areas in Leicestershire, Hinckley, if you include Barwell, Burbage, Earl Shilton, which are all part of the Hinckley urban area, and it's a growing area with all the extra housing that is happening there as well. And with that increase in population, we need to, at the very least, be maintaining our fire service. In recent years, we've seen a cutback of nearly 70% in the fire cover in the Hinckley area. I remember in 2009 campaigning with residents cuts to fire services then in the Hinckley area. We used to have 3 fire engines. Now it's down to 2. Now they're threatening to go to only 1 fire engine. We heard from over here concerns about the lack of efficiency of the tactical response vehicles, but at least some areas are getting those tactical response vehicles. Hinckley's losing one of its 2 fire engines and isn't even proposed to get one of those even. We are seeing huge cutbacks to our services. Yes, there's been a reduction in calls, but that's a reduction of about 40%. We've seen a 70%, if these proposals go through, cut back to our fire service in Hinckley, which is far too much. And beyond Hinckley, we're seeing 2 fire stations it is proposed to be lost, 11 fire engines, dozens of fire staff losing their jobs. These are huge, massive, concerning cutbacks. The people who work on the front line in the Fire Brigades Union have expressed their concerns. They're the ones out on the front line doing the job. They know what's going on. If they're concerned, then we should be concerned as well. And as David Bill says, I've had residents in Hinckley contact me, including former fire officers, saying how concerned they are about this level of cutbacks. They are extremely concerning. It's totally right that we meet here today to discuss them. It's totally right that we use every opportunity in terms of the consultation to oppose these proposals. They're wrong for Hinckley, they're wrong for the whole of Leicestershire, and I hope they are stopped. In terms of saving money, we've got this new fire building that costs £11 million. We should be looking at options about selling that and moving to cheaper accommodation in order to save the money, in order to prevent these cutbacks. We will continue to oppose these fire service cuts because they're wrong for Hinckley, wrong for Leicestershire, and I hope that the other side will listen to the concerns and change these plans.